Hi everybody, welcome to Eezytutorials. We were seeing the examples for BFS. Now we are going to continue with that. This is the given graph. For this given graph, we are going to find the BFS. BFS means you have to visit the siblings before you visit all the child. So the process is you have to dequeue an element from the queue only after enqueuing all its neighbor. So this is the given graph. I am going to start from S. So the neighbors for S are 1 and 7. So I am enqueuing the neighbors 1 and 7 into the queue, and then I am outputting S in the output screen. So I have so far visited S 1 and 7. So I am making S 1 and 7 as visited. So I am enabling the visited status as 1. Now the next node in the queue is 1. So I want to know the neighbors for 1. From the graph, the neighbors of 1 are S, 7 and 5. So out of which S and 7 are visited. 1 alone, 5 alone is not visited. So I am in, the neighbors of 1 are S, 7, 5 and 2. S and 7 are visited. 5 and 2 are not visited. So I am enqueuing 5 and 2. I am making 5 and 2 visited. After doing this process, I can dequeue 1 in the output screen. So S1 is my current output. Now I have completed 1. The next front element in the queue is 7. So if I want to dequeue 7 to the output screen, I want to know the neighbors of 7. The neighbors of 7 are S1, 5 and 6. So S is visited, 1 is also visited, 5 is also visited. The remaining thing is 6. So I am enqueuing 6 into the queue. After that I can dequeue 7. So the next element is 5. So I am checking the neighbors for 5. So the neighbor for 5 is 1, 7, 2, 4 and 6. 1 is visited, 7 is visited, then 2 is also visited, 4 is not yet visited. So I can visit 4. Last step itself 6 I had to make visited. So I am visiting 4 and I am enqueuing 4 into the queue. After that I can dequeue 5. So in the output screen I have S1, 7 and 5. So the next element is 2. So the neighbors of 2 I am seeing from the graph 1, 5, 4 and 3. 1, 5, 4 is already visited. 3 is not yet visited. So I am putting 3 inside the queue. Then I am making the visited for 3 as 1. Now after this process I can dequeue 2. Now the next element is 6. So I am seeing the neighbors for 6, 7 already visited, 5 that is also visited, 4 that is also visited. So I can dequeue 6 to the output screen. So whenever we are dequeuing one element, the first element in the queue, we have to check for the neighbors. If the neighbors are already visited, we can leave. If the neighbors are not yet visited, we will be enqueuing it in the queue and then only we will be dequeuing it. So now I am going to dequeue the next element 4. I am seeing in the graph 5, 2 and 6 are the neighbors. 5, 2 and 6 are already visited. So directly I can dequeue 4 into the output screen. So at the end I am having 3. So the neighbors for 3 I am checking. The neighbors for 3 is only 2. 2 is already visited. So directly I can dequeue the element 3. So now my queue is empty. I have dequeued all the elements in the queue. So I need not continue the program. My process is over and my final output is S1, 7, 5, 2, 6 and 3. This is how I will be performing breadth first search. So simple process, dequeue an element from the queue only after enqueuing all its unvisited neighbor. If it is visited, you can stop the process. So stay tuned to Eezytutorials to watch some more examples in BFS and DFS. Thank you.